Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Trekyards. He is Commander Cockings.
He is Captain Foley. What are we doing today, Stuart?
It's our holiday special. First Contact Day celebration. Not early.
Now, is this like the Star Wars holiday special or a real holiday special?
It's more like the Star Wars holiday special. Yeah, this is a very short review for a very short Trek. This is for the second one called Holiday Party, which was celebrating First Contact Day.
In the Strange New World timeline, in the animated series style-ish, with a full cast of actors from the show, who, for one line to Pring's back. In essence, it's like, oh, okay, hi. What? Imagine me on set being like, hello, sorry, actress's name, could you just record this on my phone, please? Just quickly, just say this one line. Okay, thank you. That's a cut. It's a wrap for very short treks. What? What am I doing?
Yeah. Hemmer was back. Uhura was there. Who had the most lines, I think, out of all besides Hemmer. And then
Ethan Peck again.
Chapel. Yeah, Chapel was there as well. She didn't say anything, though.
Right.
So.
And number one. I don't think either.
Yes, she didn't say anything either.
So
yeah.
full voice cast. It's kind of shocking. I kind of thought these were, the way they were pitched in the trailer, one original guest actor per thing. You have Ethan Phillips, you have Ethan Peck, but the fact they can now cross-pollinate so much, I mean, does that imply there's going to be more Voyager cast in the one, or that it's happened to get Strange Worlds all on set? I don't know. It's a bit of a confusing one. And Ethan Peck's in now too. I guess he was sort of a cameo in the first one. But anyway, Stuart, what do you think of episode 2 of Very Short Treks?
I didn't really enjoy it. It's definitely worse than the first one. But that's kind of where I am with it. I mean, we got to see like Discovery and stuff in animated style, which is interesting. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy this one. It wasn't to my liking. It was all right, but there were things that could have been good about it and just weren't. So, how about you?
I mean, it's human subjective, right? So someone found it funny. I didn't really find it funny, and I think that was the point of it.
Yeah, our poll on the live was like almost 50-50 as to which one was better. So, I mean, yeah, a lot of people are finding it enjoyable.
Because it was interesting, because also we just sort of reviewed the first one, and then to rewatch the second one in context, the first one was very much a social issue, taking a look at that, and it wasn't making fun of people, it was making fun of a social issue and its effect. The second one was just making fun of Spock. Like, that's it. It was very much at somebody, at Spock's expense, and making him look really stupid. That was the joke, but neither Nimoy or Ethan Peck would do those scenes in any version of Trek. I know it's not canon, obviously, but it just didn't... Like, if that had been, I guess, another Vulcan to do the same trick as season of episode 1, where it doesn't hurt Kirk, but Spock, in any form, I don't even think like a 10-year-old Spock would think those things were bloopers, right? I didn't believe it even half a second, so it's hard to buy in when it seems entirely implausible and making fun of him very directly.
It's an interesting take, for sure. The thing is, they're not canon, right? And they're very short, so they tried something, and like we said, I mean, half of the people really enjoyed it, half kind of thought it was... A lot of people have been complaining about it. I hope they get better from here on out, but honestly, I don't think it hurt the character necessarily. But yeah, I don't think they would necessarily be first in line to volunteer to do that. It was just one of those things, right? So
I can imagine like a Lower Decks version of that, where it's the exact same concept, but really carefully crafting the internal reference, the jokes, and murder or maiming murder, mass murder. Like, Spock's a really smart guy. He wouldn't think the loss of a ship is funny.
Which was one of the coolest ships and coolest admirals. That was the USS Europa that got destroyed. Was it Admiral Anderson, I think was his name? He's like one of the best parts from season. That
Vulcan,
season of
hello,
Discovery.
yeah. Whichever the second one is, yeah. I mean, it's surreal to see it again, of course. And of course, the Saru being in a season 4 uniform was jarring. I'm sure it was
I didn't even notice that. You're right.
Obviously, it was a deliberate continuity issue, but it's like, okay.
The transporter accident was just gruesome and held on screen way too long behind him and stuff. So
it could have been funny if it was like maybe he beamed his shoe away and his foot was cold, and play it really like it's played. No, we're losing the log, and his shoes goes. Oh, that's my favorite shoe. Like you know what I mean? Go big with it and then go small with it. Oh, foot's cold. That's not.
That was the point. That would have been a blooper, and it wasn't supposed.
Yeah, I mean, do the joke properly, right? Like,
yes,
do the joke versus be gruesome. You know, I mean, that guy's probably dead. And like I say, weird use of the voice cast. Like, to be hired to be in this is such an odd thing to do. Please, a horror actress, say 3 things and then thank you. You get paid $8,000. Like, okay. But I guess they're adverts, right? They're just like, okay, actor, just do this. Because I believe in it. Okay, thank you. Right, that's a wrap. Like, I mean, if they're products, then obviously this is fine.
And T'Pring cheating on Spock multiple times, or leaving him, whatever.
Yeah,
it's like
just a different leaving. See, that I thought was at least 1% more interesting, because then it was a mistake in his life, so I could see there was a slight logic to that one. Logic. And then the tear was sad, but only a little bit.
And the actual funny one was kind of funny, except it didn't have to end on a fart. Like, that was just... I don't know. Everything about it just didn't strike me as great. And the more I watch it, the less I like it. So,
well, it feels like a parody.
Well, it's supposed to be, I think, though.
Yeah, well, exactly. Then it's more of a just hit and miss thing. I mean, comedy's subjective. I'm gonna say some people like really dark humor. I feel like
I don't mind dark humor. I just didn't find this very funny.
Yeah, I mean, some people do like dark humor like a lot, and that could be for them. I don't know. But yeah, and visually it was really cool to see the Stranger World Enterprise and the art design. Like, if you turn the sound off, it was quite fun.
Except for the gruesome transporter accident when the sling was on screen way too long.
Blink for a long time happens.
Just close your eyes.
Okay, mister, there you go. But visually, that's a lot of work to recreate that. And for it to be a season 1 version as well with Hemmer and all that jazz, it's very specific to the show. Yeah. That was cool visually. Like I said last week, like, great for screen caps. Put the work in so fans don't have to make that art design. And then we're going to get, obviously, hopefully TNG one with Riker and Voyager one. We're going to get the other ships being represented.
Which will be great, I hope. Yeah.
But we don't know, right? Like the spectrum is now so broad of what they could be. I have no idea what to think now, right?
Yeah, I think there's 3 more. I think they're doing 5 or something. So, yeah. Anyway, there we go. That's all I have to say about it. I want to hear what you guys think, though. Please comment down below. That's what the comment section is for. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell icon so you don't miss when we talk about all the new Trek and old Trek and ships and all the stuff that we do, because we do a lot of content. We love Star Trek. We love ships, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So please join us for anything that we do.
And if you enjoy what this said us do, then you can support us via Patreon. It's a monthly service, or join the channel, also a monthly service, or one time. You can help us by giving a PayPal donation at trekyards@hotmail.com. That is the address, or super chat on live. Super thanks on anything, any video, or just, all the free stuff. Because the free stuff does actually really help too.
It's true. So until next time, he is Commander Cockings.
He's Captain Foley. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.